The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining us in today's webinar about University of North Alabama. I'm pleased to introduce Mrs. Akali Fulmer, and we have Miss Lena, and Mrs. Akali Fulmer is the International Admissions, and Miss Lena has been working in the Graduate Assistant of Admissions Office, and I am pleased that they are finally here today, and we're going to talk about University of North Alabama. We have been working with Akali. It's been more than a year now, and we have had a great opportunity of sending a couple of students there in the last intake. And the kind of feedback which I got for this school was that they've been very, very supportive. One of the safest place which they found, and the people are very cooperative there, so it looks like they are still in home. So which is one of the good things for the students who are for the undergrad program. So I really thank the University of North Alabama team for helping our Indian students and giving them a great hospitality. And in today's webinar, you're going to learn about the goal has been that we're going to make sure that if you're interested to go for spring intake, we still have some time that we can accept your applications. And now I'm going to hand over this webinar. Is going to take over from here. Any question which come across in your mind, always feel free to write in the Windows chat box, and then I'm going to cover it at the end of the webinar. So Miss Lena, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much. As you said, my name is Lina Barragan. I will be the moderator with Miss Akali Fulmer. To start, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and a little bit about Akali. I have been working for the Office of International Affairs for 3 years now. My main focus has been recruitment in Latin America, as well as marketing and advertising for the whole office. I am currently an alumni of UNA in the MBA program, and I'm working in my second master's degree called Master in Professional Studies in Information Technology. We're working with Ms. Akali Fulmer. She's also a staff member of the Office of International Affairs. She's currently the International Admissions Specialist. She is originally from India, but her experience includes living, working, traveling in South Korea, Nepal, Tibet, Bhutan, and Thailand. She has earned 2 master's degrees, one in theology and another one in divinity from Seoul Christian University in South Korea. As you know, she currently works with admissions and recruitment in Nepal, communicating with her a student who was invited to talk about his experience at UNA. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us today, but we will be sharing his experiences and whatever he prepared for you today. Okay, this webinar will give students a proper idea on why to choose the University of North Alabama, the program offerings, the requirement for admissions, OPT and CPT placement opportunities, cost of attendance, and scholarships. After completion of this presentation, we will have a question and answer section, so we can just solve all of your doubts regarding this webinar. I will be introducing now Ms. Akali Fulmer, International Admissions Specialist, and she will be telling us a brief introduction about UNA. Please, Ms. Akali, tell us where UNA is located and what are the special features at UNA.
Hello, everyone over there in India who are now with us. Welcome to the webinar, and thank you, everyone, for your interest to pursue your higher education here at UNA. As you all know, as a student, if I am a prospective student, if I'm going to go and attend a webinar of a school that I am interested to pursue, then I would go and Google the place. So I'm sure you might have done that, but I just wanted to give you a brief introduction of where Florence is. Florence is in Alabama. It is a lovely city located in the northwest region of Alabama. As you can see on the slideshow, the beautiful, it is a small college town. So you can see the beautiful Shoals area, which includes Muscle Shoals, Tuscumbia, and Sheffield. The Tennessee River runs through northern Alabama and is the site of a lot of fun activities and beautiful views. And as I said, you can see on the pictures. During semester breaks, students enjoy exploring U.S. cities such as Atlanta, Birmingham, Memphis, Chattanooga, and Nashville, as well as the beautiful beaches of Florida and Gulf of Mexico. If you look at the slideshows, you can also see the home of Elvis Presley. It's about an hour, the most drive to go to these places. And you can also, of course, we take our international students when they arrive here, the first or second week, we have a field trips that we take them to Huntsville, which we take them to visit NASA Space and Rocket Center. And we also go to Ruby Falls and CNN Center. So all of these places that we organize a field trip to take our students during their semester. Just a quick history of UNA. We have already celebrated 185 years, so which makes UNA the that has been in a lot of those buildings. And if you are aware of the Halloween, then during Halloween season we have some buildings that are, we just have a story that some of the buildings have some ghosts. So if you wanted to experience that, then you can also visit those buildings. Anyway, that is just a side part that I'm putting in. We have more than 7,000, well, close to 8,000 this semester, including 350 international students from 40 different countries. We have over 40 plus undergraduate and graduate programs. We just started our Bachelor of Engineering Technology, and we have quite a few programs, STEM programs. We also have conditional admission. Conditional admission is for a student who does not have IELTS or TOEFL for their undergraduate admission. And for graduate admission, let's say you have IELTS and TOEFL, but you don't have GRE or GMAT, then there is a conditional admission is there. And so if you don't have IELTS or TOEFL, then you get a conditional admission, come here and then attend our ESL program for one term or one semester. It depends on your English proficiency, which I will be telling you in detail later on. Just keep that in mind for now. And we are also known for on and fees. If you look at the size and the we are very, very affordable on our tuition fees. Our annual estimate is between 22,000 to 26,000, but it depends. This is including meals and housing. Let's say you come here to University of Alabama, and then University of North Alabama, and then you are going to stay off campus. Let's say you are 20 years old, and then you wanted to stay off campus, with then your will go down drastically. So many students that come for master's program, they wanted to off campus to study in a very affordable institution. If you see the double campus, so it depends on your want a double occupancy rooms. Then we also have dorms for couples. We need to double check that one because we had that, but if I don't know if we still have that one. But if you wanted to come as a couple, married couple, husband and wife, then we also have housing provisions for them. Back to Lina.
Okay. Another thing that I wanted to mention from the 350 international students from 40 different countries is when you come here, you're just not going to experience the American education or the American culture. You will be exposed to all of the cultures around the world, and you will be making friends with people from everywhere around the world, and those connections and those networking will be really useful for your future career. So now that you're here, you're starting the webinar, I will encourage you to look more information on our website. Our website is www.una.edu/international. You can scan the QR code on the right to go directly to the application form. Something that I want you to be really aware is of the deadlines of application. So on the square down, you will see that the deadlines for spring will be November 1st. So it's almost time. So please send your application if you're planning to come on the spring as soon as you can, so you can be admitted for January. The mid-spring deadline is February 1st, which is just for ESL or for conditional admission, as Ms. Akali told you. Summer deadline is April 1st, again, just for ESL. Fall is July 1st, and mid-fall is September 1st. This one is again for conditional admission or ESL. Okay, going back to Akali, she's going to tell us a little bit more about the unique programs that UNA offers for future students.
Okay, so UNA has three different type of admissions. As I mentioned before, we have ESL, which is English as Second Language. If you wanted to come here only for ESL, you can also do that, just for ESL, learning English from a native speaker. But if you don't have, I wanted to tell you one of our students' experience. He has written TOEFL 4 higher. So he decided it's so hard for me to meet the requirements when I write my test here, so I might as well just go and then enroll in ESL and then finish one term and get into the academic program. So some students, you know, when they write their TOEFL or IELTS back in their own home country, then they find it very difficult to score the requirement. and if you find it like that difficulty, then I would suggest that you apply as an ESL conditional admission. We we have undergraduate and graduate, as you can see on the slide. If undergraduate and graduate students do not meet English proficiency, they can be admitted conditionally, which I am repeating again. The ESL program offers 5 different levels in 5 different areas. So our ESL program runs very intensively, which is, you know, if you come here on a conditional admission, then you have to attend the class from 8:30 to 3 o'clock, and that's Monday through Friday. So it is very intensive. The different areas are listening, speaking, reading, writing, and grammar. And each term has 8 weeks. So in one semester, there is 16 weeks. So if you are, when you come here and you're very good in your English, and you know, you come here, have your placement test, and you are level 4, then you will be in ESL only for 1 semester. But if you are in level 5, and then you will be only in 1 term. For one quick side note for a graduate student who does not have GRE or IELTS or TOEFL score, if you come here on conditional admission and started our ESL program, then the good thing is you will have the opportunity to attend GRE coaching classes, and we have an institutional date that you can write here in our campus. As I said before, UNA offers more than 40 undergraduate programs and more than 100 different concentrations that will fit your academic needs. Among the main majors, we will find, I'm just going to go through quickly the majors, some of them, and then you can go later on to our website to get a detailed information. We have accounting, art, biology, chemistry, computer science, earth systems sustainability, engineering, technology, and if you are interested in BBA, we have BBA in different concentration. We have industrial hygiene, we have pre-health. You know, if you wanted to go study MBBS, but you wanted to study here in the US, then we have pre-medicine, which you can come and then study your pre-medicine degree. And we have nursing, which is, we are very proud of our nursing program because it is one of the best nursing program in the nation. And finally, UNA also offers 11 different concentration for master's program, not concentration, sorry, programs for master's. We have our business administration, masters of business administration, which we are very proud of because we have been accredited by ASCSB, which is one of the top accreditation in the world for business school. We have counseling education, which I found that many Indian students nowadays are very interested in Masters of Education in Counseling. It looks like it is in demand in high school in India. So you can also look for that area. We have criminal justice if you are interested in law or policing or any administrative area, then I would suggest that you look into this area. We have geospatial science, which is under a STEM program, and health and human performance. So if just look at our website and then look at the programs in detail.
Okay, I want to do a quick note on all of the programs that Akali mentioned. For the undergraduate programs, we have, as Akali said, over 40 different programs, but there are some that are really particular and not many universities offer. So I'm going to the industrial hygiene program as an undergrad. Just 4 universities in the US have this program. The culinary programs is the only professional program as a bachelor degree in the South that offers that degree, culinary. As well as we said before, this semester we launched our engineering technology program, so which also counts as a STEM major. We have marine biology, which is a really interesting major, and earth system sustainability. We also have computer information systems, computer science. We also have different majors, and as Akali said, you can go back to the website, but not really common majors that all of the university offers. For the graduate programs, I want to go back into the MBA concentration because we have a lot of concentrations. The concentrations are accounting, ERP, finance, healthcare management, human resource management, information system, international business, and project management. In fact, our student, he is a doctor back in India, and he's doing his MBA in healthcare management. So even if you don't have a degree in management, you can come for your MBA.
Yeah. Just on the side note, along with Lena, I just had one student yesterday that he is a doctor here. He's from India, but he's a doctor here in ECM hospital, but he is doing our MBA because he wants to be a CEO later on. So if you have an MBA degree in India, and then you wanted to be a CEO of a hospital, that you can come and then do our MBA, which is, you can then take the degree and go anywhere in the world.
Yes, and don't forget that our business school is ACSB accredited. Just the top 5% of the business school in the world have that accreditation. So you will be having quality education and a really affordable price. So now we're going to talk about the admissions steps. So Mr. California is just going to tell us the steps for admissions.
Okay, if you look at the slide here, this admission step for undergraduate and graduates are same. It's just a day of processing is different, but for the step 1, you just look for your admission requirement, and the admission requirement is, I just wanted to give you briefly on what you need. If you go to our website, you will see, but it's, you can see the official application, and then you have the high school diploma, which I found that Indian high school, they don't give certificate or diploma. You just need the transcript. If you have the transcript, your TOEFL or IELTS score, your SAT is very, if you are looking for high scholarship, then I would suggest that you write SAT to score high grades in order to get more scholarship. But SAT is not mandatory. It depends on whether you wanted to get more scholarship or not. And $100 application fee, your official bank statement showing that you have 24 US 24,000 US dollar. I don't want to let you send us all your statement. We don't need that. We just need a statement from your bank that you have a balance of $24,000. And if your parents are sponsoring you, you can download the sponsorship letter on our website, or you can get a affidavit of support from your area in the court. You have the application is you can download. We have the PDF of our. If you go to our website now, so for undergraduate, we accept the online application, online payment, and then scan. Have to send all your documents, mail it to us. In that way, online application and make the online application. All your documents today through email, then you will know your admission status within 24 hours. That's very quick for undergraduate and for ESL. For graduates, it will take about 5 to 7 working days because we need all your documents post-mail to us. The reason behind that is because we have to send to the department and we have to notarize from our office that we have received your official copy. And so that is the reason why we need that. For bachelor's degree, you know, we also have transfer finish 2 years in India and you wanted to come here and then 2 years, you can do that. We call that one as transfer student. You can transfer your bachelor's, master's program. You can see on the slide that one of the except MBA and MPS. MPS is Masters of Professional Studies. Except these 2 programs, all other programs that you wanted to do for West, and of course you have, if you have masters in any profession, okay, in India, then we do not need to have your masters. So just keep that in mind, and as you same, you will need to show us 24,000 US dollar financial documents for that. And so that is the requirement for now. We will, when you apply according to your interest, according to the major that you are looking for an admission, we will follow up with you in detail through email of what other documents that we will be needing. And we also need statement of purpose for graduate and undergraduate admission. I'm going to hand over this to
Okay, for the admission steps, Ms. Akali already told you the requirements. You can scan the QR code on the step 1 if you want to look at the requirements for ESL or graduate or undergraduate. I think my connection just got lost and I just got restored. But the second step will be applying to UNA, filling out the online form. As she said, you can scan for undergraduate and ESL, you can scan the documents, and admissions process will take from 1 to 3 days. And for graduate, you need to send over, this is the address. You can also find it on the website, and the admissions will take from 3 to 7 days. So I'll repeat, for those who are thinking on applying in spring, the deadline is almost here. So please prepare all of your documents and send it as soon as possible. And if you're planning to apply for a graduate program, you have to do it as soon as you can. Graduate program admissions take more days because it's done by the chair of the department. So be aware of the deadlines, please. We will follow up with you once we receive all of your documents, and we will tell you about your admission status. We will give you an email with your admission decision and the UPS tracking number so you can receive your application, your admission letter and your I-20, and you can prepare for the visa interview. We will try, if you get denied the first time, we will try to tell you to apply a second time. We will follow up with you in the whole process. So even if you get denied the first time, just keep applying. We will be with you through the whole process.
In addition to that, once, let's say you apply to our university and then you for some reason you have been denied a visa, that what we do is we send a support letter to you for you to be able to take that letter with you for your second interview, and also we send an email to the embassy in different region, and in that way it helps the student to get a chance on their second. We have a couple of students this time. In fact, we have two students from Study Metro from Abbey that was denied visa the first time, and then they got in their second interview. So those are the things that we really worked with our student to make sure that they come here to get American degree. We are always on the lookout for your future success. So please keep that in mind. And I wanted to talk a little bit about, as you know, that about our tuition and scholarship as well. As we have already told you that UNA is listed in US News and World Report America's Best Colleges. If you see that, you will find that UNA is an institution that offers a quality education at an affordable price. The total price for attending to UNA is from $22,000 to $26,000. Which I have already mentioned before, that it includes tuition fees, housing and accommodation, meal plan. It depends on where you stay. If you just, just for tuition, ESL per year is $12,400. Undergraduate is $12,192. Graduate is $10,764 per year. And university fees is $1,048. For undergraduate, it's $1,678. For graduate, it's $1,130. International student fee includes insurance, because you need to have a health insurance. If you don't have health insurance and then you get sick, then it'll be expensive for you to get medical care. So you pay $2,104. It's the same with ESL undergraduate and graduate. And for room and meal plan, it's up to you. It's up to your decision and up to the options that you will take. UNA offers 4 different scholarships. So in addition to that tuition fee, just any student that comes to us, if your GPA, for undergraduate, if your GPA falls more than 2.0, then you are automatically going to get scholarship per year. So with your 12,192,000 that you're going to pay for your tuition, if you minus that 3,000, then you're going to pay about 9,192 in a year, which is, you know, fairly affordable for you because to get an American education. So the four different scholarship that I just mentioned is the first one, when I mentioned about SAT, that's if you wanted to receive international, then you need to have SAT. The requirement is your GPA has to be at least 7.75 and sorry, 3.75. Yeah, 3.75, and your TOEFL has to be 79 or IELTS 6.0, or and your SAT of 1,330 or ACT 30 in order to receive 3,000 per semester scholarship, which would be 6,000 per semester if you have this requirement. The next one is 3.50 GPA, SAT score of 1,210, and TOEFL of 79 or IELTS of 6.0. And I know that in India, it's not. Sometimes it is not easy to get a slot to write your IELTS and TOEFL test, but I just found that it is easier for you to get to schedule for PTE test. So we accept PTE. If you have a 54 score of PTE, then then you will get this scholarship as well. We that if you have all these requirements, you will be getting 5,000 a year. And if you have 3.0 and 1,130 SAT score, then you will receive 4,000 scholarship per year. We have getting 1,500 per semester, which is 3,000 a year if your GPA is 2.0 and you meet the requirement of having your IELTS or TOEFL or your GRE or GMAT. For our ESL student, conditional admission, you will receive 1,000 per semester, which is 500 per term scholarship. And then all this scholarship, we have international capacity scholarship, builder scholarship, international transfer student scholarship. So when I mentioned about transfer from India to here, let's say you have finished 1 year master's in India, wants to transfer here, you are going to get this international transfer scholarship of 1,500 per semester. Or you have finished 2 years or 1 year in India for your bachelor's degree and wants to transfer here, you are still going to get the same scholarship. All these scholarship that I have mentioned, these are renewable if you meet the if you maintain your GPA every semester. So your 4 years study here, you will be getting 24,000, from 16,000 to 24,000. Receiver during a lot of money. If you roughly calculate into Indian rupees, then you are getting about 10 lakhs scholarship during your course of study here at University of North Alabama. I also wanted to mention about our service.
Take a break from for us talking. We wanted to show you of how it is video the live on campus when you come here to the university. So I'm just gonna run the video, then we will the service Q&A and OPT and CPT opportunities. I never thought a residence hall could feel like home, but it really does. The residence halls have plenty of places to hang out, catch up with my friends, and have some fun. You can always catch someone at the pool table or in the lobby. Since I'm done with classes for the day, and Caroline is feeling better about her test tomorrow, it's time to head to the Commons for a quick bite. Caroline can stock up on coffee at Starbucks for her all-nighter ahead, and I can get my favorite nuggets at Chick-fil-A. The Hill is the perfect place to sit and hang out, even if you don't need the ATM. I can spend all week on campus, but it's awesome to be within walking distance of downtown Florence. The gang and I agreed that tonight is perfect for a quick walk and a popsicle. I love being so close to the stores, and there's always something going on. It's not too big, not too small, and everyone here is so nice. It's not uncommon to see just about anyone enjoying UNA's beautiful campus at any time of day. Hey, President Kids, come on, how cool is he? There's always something to go to, and luckily Flowers Hall is right across the street, so I never have to miss a game. When I first came to UNA, I had to live on campus. But now that I've been here a little while, I get to live on campus. And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. So, I hope you liked the video. That's the experience that a student here at UNA will have if you live on campus, interacting with the student, interacting with the community, with the different events, the different things going on campus. So it's a really active campus. As she said, it's not too small, it's not too big, but there's always something to do. Okay, so now that we had that little break for our entertainment, we're going to talk about OPT and CPT placement opportunities and on-campus jobs. Ms. Ekal will give you a brief introduction about this topic.
Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience from bigger city to a small city. When I first moved here to the United States, I stayed in Washington, D.C., and then from Washington, D.C., I moved to Orlando, Florida, and then from Orlando, Florida, I moved here to Florence, Alabama. And my experience living from bigger cities to Florence, it is amazing. The people here are very friendly and always willing to help. You will not find that friendliness is everywhere, especially if you're from another culture, which is very, very important. And a little bit of the services that we provide is we have a airport pickup. In addition to the CPT and OPT, I wanted to talk a little bit about. Okay, then okay, I didn't know that it was in the. So for CPT, OPT, and on-campus job, every student uh, have the opportunity to work 20 hours per week uh, on the campus. So when you come here, you will find many opportunities to work here on the campus, and but it is not guaranteed. What you can do is when you come here, you have to be active, and active in the on the campus, get along with your professor in order to get those opportunities. And during the academic year, you can work up to 40 hours per week during vacation and holiday breaks. CPT stands for Curricular Practical Training, and it is authorized to work off campus. But you can start doing your CPT after 1 year of your enrollment. So you finished, let's say you come in spring, then you finish your spring semester, and then on your second semester, which is fall semester, you can start looking for CPT. You can work off campus anywhere if it is related to your majors. Let's say you are majoring in biology, then you can work in a hospital or in a pharmacy or clinic or any related area that you find. So you are authorized to work 20 hours or less to work off campus. OPT is optional practical training, which is after you finish your studies, then you can have a 1 year period of time to do OPT here in the United States. So usually what the students they do is on their final semester or 2 semesters before they graduate, they started looking for a company to do their OPT. One good thing about UNA is every semester we have a career fair, and all the companies from around here or bigger city, a little bit further from here, they all come to the career fair to look for interns or to look for the possibility of hiring fresh graduates. As a matter of fact, we have 2 of our student workers that just got a job right after they graduate because of that career fair. So when those companies come here, you prepare your resume, and then you go and then submit your resume, and you go for an interview to them. And you don't even have to go anywhere. They come here to our campus, and it happens every semester. So you'll be able to have that experience. On the service side, we have an airport pickup. For all of you, we come and pick you up with a warm welcome. And then we have 2 days international orientation, which you will get all the information that you will need. We have a health insurance plans, as I said, and as I also mentioned that we have so many activities and programs for international students, field trips, and community coming and feeding you, barbecue party, block party, dance party, international tea every month. We're going to have international tea next month for India. So we have their own theme, and we also have housing, host family, which is very wonderful. If you come here, we find a host family for here for you. So during your study here, you have a family here in the United States. You can go out and hang out with them every weekend, or if you have any needs or assistance, you can always call them, and then they are always ready to help you. Um, we have emergency and crisis support. We are always open and ready to help you 24/7, because our service team is ready to help you. Even we had an experience few times, even myself, even midnight, the student would call us, we need help because of this. So those are the services that we provide, especially the host families. uh, is wonderful. You will get to go to their house, learn American culture, learn their family. So it is just wonderful.
Okay, so this is the time that we were gonna have our student perspective, Mr. Nisarg, who said before, he's a doctor back in India. He's an MBBS doctor in India from the state of Gujarat, and he's now currently pursuing his MBA in healthcare management. As many of you will be, he is a recipient of the Capacity Builder Scholarship of the University of North Alabama, and he is one of our UNA student ambassadors. As you can also be, you can come here and you will be the recipient of one of our scholarships. Because he's not here, we are just gonna read whatever he wrote for us or he wrote for you, so you can hear his perspective of UNA and what he thinks about UNA.
Okay. So this is a script from him. Introduction. I'm going to read. We have about 8 minutes, so I'm just going to talk about his motivation. To start with, I know what you guys are feeling at the moment, mostly because I have been here, done all those things, the online searches for universities, the proper credibility of the courses. You want to pursue the GRE, GMAT, IELTS, TOEFL, family, repeated advices from family and friends, and all the social and psychological melodrama. But trust me, friends, well, your search ends here. UNA is the place to be. And he came, why did he select UNA? Is he said that he came to know UNA through a study Metro. They opened the world to him, and they guided him during the whole process of his admission. And his advice is search for universities is hard, but it turns out better when you have a university that believes in you. Prepare for the test and follow the advice. Your search here, your search is here. UNA is the best place. He talked a lot about how good and intensive that study Metro, especially EPI, is. That they're always ready 24/7 to help and guide the student to find the best fit of institution for them. How has been your involvement with the academics and community? His answer is, my MBA in healthcare management is taught by experienced faculty. Classes are small and really personalized. The professors here really care about the students and their future. What are your future expectations? The MBA now is ASCSB accredited. It will provide me a vast of opportunities for working in a hospital as a CEO or pharmacy manager in the near future. Yeah, that's what he said. I said, why the first day when he came and met me, I asked him, you are a doctor, and then why did you come here to do MBA? And he said, I want to own a hospital and manage that hospital. So if you want to be a manager or on any organization, then this is the best place for you. if you have any question and answer, now it's time for Q&A. You can type your question at the bottom of your screen, and we can answer any of your questions that you have.
Okay, thank you so much, Fulmer and Lena. That was a great presentation with detailed information. I'm happy to see that Nisarg and Shubhi and Prachi, they are doing good. We have the Steady Metro Gujarat team in this webinar also, who did a great job of sending their 2 students from the Gujarat office. So thank you so much, Riddhi and Kunal, for doing this. And we are expecting that we're going to have more students now after listening to this webinar who are going to show their interest about studying at the UNA. I've got a couple of questions, Fulmer and Lena, for you. If you could just answer that for us. And because we are running out of time now, and it's already 1 hour, so I'm going to take some limited questions, but we're going to make sure that we answer the query so that our students feel that the webinar and its information was full of information. So the first question comes from a student, Namrata. Would you please repeat the condition for the graduate program? The one have not gone through any exam. So the question is, if someone has not completed the IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, what kind of conditional admission could be given to them and how?
Okay, so if a student does not have IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, then the conditional admission would be ESL, English as Second Language program, into after that the whatever program that he or she wants to study. So she will still get an admission, but she will be admitted to our ESL program. So her I-20 will be for ESL, her admission letter for ESL, but we will have a remark that this student, upon finishing ESL program, this student will be enrolling in MBA or enrolling in Masters in Criminal Justice, whatever program that she's going to enroll. So, and another conditional admission for Master's program is, let's say if the student has IELTS or TOEFL and does not have GRE or GMAT, and she has only a bachelor's degree in India, she can apply for MPS, Master of one area that he or she can apply to. So
Sorry, we lost you in between, Fulmer.
Can you?
We cannot hear you, Fulmer.
hello?
Yes.
Okay, so does that answer your question? Answer the student's question?
I think you did, but we did not, I'm able to hear you at the last line which you spoke. So if you could just repeat that in one line one more time for him.
Yeah, as I say that, if the student has IELTS or TOEFL and does not have GRE or GMAT, then he can apply, then she or he can apply for Masters of Professional Studies without GRE or GMAT. That is possible. But if a student does not have IELTS, TOEFL, or GMAT or GRE, then the student will be admitted to our ESL program.
Okay. Thank you so much. Wajid Ali Khan Pathan, his question is that, do you accept the PTE score? If yes, then how much? What was the score you accept for?
Yes, we accept PTE for our master's program. Our PTE is 54, and for undergraduate it is 46.
Okay. Now the next question comes in, CPT possible while studying?
Yes, CPT is possible while studying if that internship opportunity is related to his or her major.
And it
Okay.
and you need to complete 1 year of studies before you start your CPT. And if you want to do OPT, you can just work up to 20 hours a week.
Okay. The next question is Dalip, and his question is, I am a 3-year degree in distance mode. I'm able or not for admission. So he has a 3 years degree in the distance mode, that is like in distance learning.
Mm-hmm.
So would that student be eligible for admission?
So he is looking for a bachelor's or master's program.
So that's what his question is, that with 3 years degree in distance mode, will he be able to go to undergrad or grad program?
Yes, undergrad, yes. But for graduate, if that distance learning is accredited through accredited university, yes, he can get an admission for master's program. But that 3 years distance learning, that through that university, whatever university that he's learning, should be accredited under UGC.
Okay, sure. So
But
that the
for
same student.
undergraduate,
Okay,
yes, definitely.
okay, sure. So the same student who asked the first question, Namrata Jain,
Mm-hmm.
her question is, I've written my PTE academics with 48 marks and IELTS general with overall 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
How likely my chances are to get admission in USA? I'm looking for grad programs.
Okay, so her PTE is not what? How much is her PTE? You said?
48.
Okay, so
IELTS is 5, 6.
but that's
But the
general.
IELTS general with overall 6.5.
Yeah, unfortunately, her IELTS is for general. It's not for academic. If she can write her IELTS again for academic program, then yes. But according to the profile that you just mentioned, she has to go for a conditional admission. But
Okay, so one of the questions. Please.
but we can still review her documents and see. There is no answer that it's not no. The answer, we can do her credentials and also talk with her over the phone and see how good her English is and something like that. We'll just consider.
Okay.
Okay,
So
since
the next question.
this student is here attending our webinar, and so we will consider looking at her credential.
Okay, sounds good. So Namrata, you could just forward us the documents at admission@studymetro.com, and we will take you to the proper channel, and we'll have Fulmer and Lena review your profile and get back to you. Or you can work directly with Fulmer. I'm going to share the email ID later on to you. Okay, so the next question comes from one of the teammates. Is WES evaluation mandatory?
WES evaluation is mandatory for any graduate program except MBA and MPS. And it is mandatory for any student who are willing to transfer here if they are not from our partner school. If the students are from our partner school, WES evaluation is waived because we do that here in-house. But for any student who are not from our partner school, then they have to go through WES evaluation for transferring students. But for master's program, as I said, I'm repeating again, MBA and MPS, no WES evaluation.
Okay, then I have a question for you then here. So when you say that you'd waive this requirement for the partner schools, what do you mean by partner schools?
Okay, so let's say University of Delhi is partnering with us. We have an MOU. Then any
Okay.
students from Delhi University, they don't have to go for WES evaluation.
Oh, sure. Okay. So and our team also try to help with the partnership with the Indian universities. So if we have a particular university partner with UNA, then we can waive the requirement for their students, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay. And the other question come from one of the teammates. Are these their scholarship for grad student as well?
Yes, yes. The scholarship is for graduate student and undergraduate student as well.
Okay. Another question comes from the one of the teammate. Is WES evaluation mandatory for postgraduate application? And can we do in-house, or is it only required by
It is it
um,
is it is a requirement, as I said, that for any graduate program except MBA and MPS, WES evaluation
okay.
is required.
Okay, sure. Okay. So um, okay, so there's a question from Elisa. She said that I have a 8 IELTS general and
Mhm,
GRE 303 and GPA is 3.0. I want to
mhm.
get into graduate in computer. What are the chances?
So she wants to do a computer information system, or we
I
have.
think I think she's talking about the grade because she has written the GRE.
Uh-huh. Yeah, if
So
she has a GRE of 3 point, did you say 303?
I'm
If
sorry. Yes,
yes,
303, 303.
yeah, if it is 303, yes, definitely she can get into our MBA program in
Uh,
information system.
okay, so that's for. Do you have this program for the grad students?
Information MBA in information system we do have.
MBA in information system. Okay.
Yes.
But you don't have the computer science, right?
We do not have computer science for masters of science. We don't have that. We have for undergraduate.
Okay. Okay, got it. So I think that's it for today. And that was a great session. Fulmer
Abby,
and
I have a
Lena. I
last
mean, we
question.
have.
Abby, I have a last question that
Sure.
as she mentioned, MBA or MPA doesn't require the VAS. Is this correct?
Yes, MPS
Yes.
MPS, Masters of Professional Studies, and that's correct.
What about the MBA?
MBA does
No.
not require WES and MPS. MPS has three concentrations: information technology, community development, higher education, and leadership. And MBA does not require WES evaluation. There are many concentrations for MBA that include computer information system, ERP for those who want to study something with computer information or something about computers. We do have that as an MBA or MPS information technology.
Okay. Any other question from Bangalore team?
No, thank you very
Okay.
much from Bangalore. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Fulmer and Lena. Do you have any last word to talk to the students and the teammates about?
Yeah, we thank you very much for your time, and we look forward to welcoming you and to our students who are attending our webinar right now, and also we look forward to work closely with our sub agents that are here, and we'll keep in touch with each other. And thank you so much once again.
Okay,
Yes,
and anything else you want to talk
yeah.
about? Study Metro, Fulmer. Now, saying that anything you want to talk about Study Metro?
Oh, sure. We are really very satisfied working with Study Metro, especially with Mr. Abbey. He is very responsive in his responding an email and then corresponding with us. We trust him, and he's very I should say he is a very quality agent that we have so far. So
Okay, thank you.
we are very satisfied working with you, and we hope in future that we can meet in person. Maybe we can come to you to your fair that you organize, or you can come and visit our campus.
Sure.
And
I mean,
also we are satisfied with the 3 students that you have sent us,
mm-hmm.
and that really
Okay.
shows that you promote, you work with quality student, the student that does not just try to get into the US using our I-20 as a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you very much, Mr. Abby, for
Thank
all your efforts and working with us closely.
Thank you so much, Lena and Fulmore. And students, if you have any question, you could see that the Lena and Akali's email ID is right there. You could keep us in loop. You could forward us to admission@studymatter.com. But we're gonna make sure that you've been given, the proper information timely. The deadline for undergrad and grad program is November 1st. So if you're ready with that, ready with your application, go ahead and talk to one of the study matter representative, and we're going to take you from there. Thank you so much everyone for joining us today. We're going to meet you soon with another university and with another representative. Thank you, Lena and Akali, one more time. It was pleasant meeting you here for the first time on Study Metro platform.
Thank you very much
Thank you
for
so much.
your help.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.